Hello stealth campers, here we are again on an epic adventure, and we are on the beautiful Norfolk coast, and we are at Sheringham, which is the stopping off point for the Norfolk Railway. And if you've seen any of our last videos, you'll know that there's a certain chip shop here called
Dave's Fish and Chip
Shop, also known as Rodney, but Dave's Fish and Chip Shop, and that is where we're headed to now to get some fish and chips for our tea, and we're going to do a review on fish and chips by the seaside for you. So we'll catch you in a minute.
Hello stealth campers, we are just about to enter Dave's lovely fish and chip shop. There we are. It's all in shadow, but we're about to go in and get ourselves a lovely portion of fish and chips.
Oh no, I dropped the forks. I have to go back for the forks.
Okay, here he comes back. Sanitised forks.
We have forks, we have shandy, we have fish and chips. So we're going to the beach.
Here we go. Catch you there. Dave's Fish and Chips.
Welcome back stealth campers, and here we are, we're down on the beach, and it's a shingle beach at Sheringham, and the tide is in at the moment, so we've got the waves lapping as we're going to eat our fish and chip supper. Washed down by our tin of bitter shandy.
Oh,
Nothing but the best.
look at this.
So we've got 2 large cod and chips and 2 mushy peas, and a free bag as well. So
We'll probably take that back later, shall we?
I don't think you get any money back on it. I think it's yours to keep. There we go. One large one.
Look at this. This is, my mouth is so salivating, for want of a better word. Yeah.
So here we are. We're gonna. Well, this is like an unboxing video, but it's a kind of more of an unveiling video of Dave's Fish and Chips. And what road is that? That's at the Cooperative Street, 7 to 11 Cooperative Street in Sheringham, and there is a little cafe bit attached, so you don't have to eat them on the quayside or the seaside. You could eat in if you want to.
But as we are sea lovers, that's C for cat.
Oh, look at this. That grease just soaked into that paper, lovely.
I won't call,
There we go. So that's a large cod. It said large cod and chips and mushy peas.
This is fantastic.
So this is your real seaside tradition here. Fish, chips and mushy peas.
This is Norfolk in the UK.
And, I can't go the whole lot in one go.
No.
And we got a free.
Do you want to have? That's it. Do you want to have a break a chip open and have a look at this?
It's kind of more flexible, really.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? Good.
Maybe very nice. Maybe the ambience is adding to the flavour, but that's very nice. You can see the cod, don't you? Nice and white cod, nice and flaky.
Lovely. I'm so hungry now, you won't believe
Dip
it.
that chip, get some flavour on there. So where are we actually camping tonight? People don't know yet.
Well, that is a good question. And when I say well, it's a good question. Could it be in Wales?
We are camping just around the coast, excuse me, at Wells next to sea. This is our summer vacation video. So we're next to the seaside. There's a swimmer over there. So we're gonna, excuse me.
Is it a swimmer?
Yeah, the guy's just coming out. So we're going to camp tonight I think you're missing my bottle water.
Oh yes, over the bubble.
So we're going to camp tonight at Wells Next to Sea, up near the beach huts in the sand. There's a sand dune there and a pine forest, so we're going to be camping there tonight.
Invisible.
And it should be a very nice...
Look at this, look at
Very
this,
nice
look
camp.
at this. Oh, that's gone. Instant, quick as that.
Do you want to unwrap yours? Or?
You got the cave, if you just... Hello, turn, I'm totally black now.
Slightly in the dark.
Slightly as
But your fish and chips are in the daylight.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
We're going in. I think the upside down is on a little tray there.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Okay, let's have a little look. Here's a piece of lovely fish. This is the piece that's broken off in the thing. And I'm going to... I did mean to bring the primitive cheese. But it's up in the car.
Oh no.
Okay. So, that's lovely. It's hard to see the chips because that fish is covering all of them. I'm going to break a bit open, a bit of fish. I'm struggling here. I'm all over. Oh, look at that. Lovely batter. Yep. On this lovely batter we've got.
Is it crispy or slightly sweaty?
It's crispy with a nice moistness to it with the salt and vinegar. Get some of the chips. This has turned out trickier than I thought. It's a chip.
Don't forget your mushy peas.
Yep, we'll be there in a second. Beautiful, look at that. So here we are, Sheringham in the evening. We've just had our fish and chips and days, and they were lovely, and I'll be quite happy to eat some more. And we're now going to walk out past the boats, and we're going to go at the top way. Here we go. There's the leader, standing there grandly in the middle. There's lots of boats here. They do a lot of this boating, don't they?
I wonder what they fish for from here.
Crabs.
Crabs, isn't it?
Well, it's crabs and lobsters that's in all the
Right, okay.
chalk. Supposed to be like chalk there, and that's why the lobsters. Chroma crabs. Ever heard of chroma crabs?
Yeah, I've heard of I guess it is the crabs.
Because you got all the, I believe all the.
I thought lobsters were more a Mediterranean thing, but maybe not.
No, crabs. I think we get both. Well, we do get both of them along here. Here we go. Up we go. Oh, that's a fairly steep old climb up.
So if you pan back down again, you'll see where we are panning down.
There we go. How far it is? Right down there. That's where they launch the boats. Lovely here though. It's lovely here. I'm full up. Have filled me up, that has. But we've always got space for an ice cream.
We can squeeze one in, can't we?
Oh yeah, definitely. We're lost now, aren't we?
Yeah, well, we're just off the high street, I guess, the main high street we call it.
We have a gallery. There's a gallery here. The opening time's on there.
Hello stealth campers, as you can see we're trying to set up in the dark as usual, so it took a while to get here after the fish and chips, so I'm now going to string the hammock up. We are under this palatial beach hut for the night. Well, this is my one, and Carrot is next door, so we got one each. Here we are, that's it. so my sleeping bag will go in there in a bit. A bit of sand in there from last time.
Oh, sand?
Yeah.
Leaf?
So sleeping bag will go in there.
What make is your hammock? Because that looks quite a nice hammock actually.
I can't even pronounce the name.
Cova Cure.
Cova Cure, is that how you say it? Is that like two syllables?
That's what it says, isn't it? Cova Cure.
Cova Cure.
Got a little bag there for your cans.
The bag is the actual bag, the little bag for your phone, I guess, when you're in bed at night, is the actual bag that it folds up into, so it's like dual use. So get my sleeping bag in there soon, and I'll be as snug as a bug in a rug.
Oh, we've just had a can of Beavertown
Neck Oil Session IPA, a fruity IPA, American style IPA.
Whoops, I'll get a bit bright, I might be there.
From the Beavertown Brewery.
What's special about, what do they call it, neck oil? What's special?
It was founded by the lead singer of Led Zeppelin's son, and he...
what was the Led Zeppelin's? I can't remember. One of the greatest
Not
bands.
Jimmy Page. He was on the guitar. It was Robert Plant.
Robert Plant. That's it.
So he was the lead singer of Led Zeppelin back in the 70s. So his son obviously started brewing beer, and he did a session IPA. His dad used to obviously drink when he's singing to keep his vocal cords done, and he used to call it neck oil. So the Beavertown Brewery, which is founded by Robert Plant's son, was a business he set up before he sold it. I did read he sold it to Carling, actually. So they now own the brewery. But the neck oil session IPA, very nice.
Hello, stealth campers. We've just been caught.
We've just been busted.
Yeah.
By security. Two very nice guys in high-vis coats come down the beach with their lights on, and they said, "You're not sleeping, are you?" So we lied to them basically, and then they looked under the beach huts and saw our stuff there, and said, "You're not allowed to stay overnight." And which we said we were going to stop a few hours,
which we had intended to,
and they said that was all right, and they said they give permission till 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not sure if they'll come back at 3 in the morning or
but not. If they do, they can wait because we've got to be gone early. We've got to be gone by 8 o'clock.
Bring us a brew at 3 in the morning, maybe. Yeah. So
view's going to be good though.
Yeah, so it's kind of taken the shine off it a little bit for me, because I mean they were perfectly pleasant, two nice guys.
Honest, no trouble.
Yeah, obviously their security, they said they check at the beach huts every night.
You know what I didn't do?
To turn the camera on.
So there we go.
That's our first camp. We have been
busted,
caught by and told that we shouldn't really be here.
Yep.
So anyway, we're going to carry on till at least 3 in the morning. Hopefully by that time they'll be asleep and they won't come back, because we'll be asleep. and we've got to be up a little bit later anyway. We've got to be up because the car park ticket runs out at 8 in the morning. So we've got to go back to get the car before we get wheel clamped.
Beautiful here though. Beautiful.
It's lovely. I mean, the tide has gone out already. We were here when we first come here. The tide was quite high up, and then very quickly it's now just gone 10 o'clock, I think. You can't see it because it's dark out there, but the tide has gone way out. If we're still here in the morning, we'll show you around.
What time's it getting late?
Not till 6:30 now, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 6:30 time now. It's getting light.
So we've got to be up and about anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna just have a quick walk towards just to find out where the sea is. Here we go. We're still walking. Look at this. This is lovely. Ooh, if you're frightened of the dark. God, this is. I ain't getting any foot. I'm getting wet. My feet are a bit. Yeah, but that's wet. Here we are. Don't even see the beach hutch in the distance. Oh, dry sand at this. Oh, my boots are going to be dried up with sand. That's why you go a little way, the old sand's sticky.
Yeah, you could hear the water draining through it when I was walked down there. So
Here we go.
We're going to do a review now. So we're going to do a review of quiche of the camp, and we have some Walker's pickled onion monster munch to review.
And we have we know an engineer at work.
We know an engineer at work who lives on these.
Yeah, he does.
So, you know what these go well with? These go well with a Fen Spirits Gin and Tonic, but unfortunately,
sorry.
Yeah, maybe at 3 o'clock in the morning when we get turfed off, we can go back and get the tonic water, what got left in the car. Here we are. We have the quiche of the camp as well. So we have.
Don't matter how much light we use there, does it?
Not really. No. So we have the Tesco vegetable and sun-dried tomato quiche.
That looks
with
nice,
extra mature cheddar cheese.
Oh.
So we're gonna.
And this is what time we got. Okay, so this is. Have a quick look at the time.
27.
And it's the 15th for the 9th, which is September. 15th of September, Friday night, and it's 15.8, which is 16 degrees temperature. So it's quite a nice.
It's getting a little bit damp though now.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here's the quiche. Hopefully it's not got squashed in the bag.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, lovely. Do you want me to pass you a bit, or you're gonna?
I'll tell you what that looks nice with.
What does that go with?
That will go with. In that panic, I think I've hid something up. Oh.
You hid up the primula for a minute.
I didn't.
You want to confiscate the primula cheese.
you can't take chances, can you?
Right.
It's just.
So we have there some selection of vegetables, free-range eggs in a short crust pastry.
That sounds lovely.
It's not the finest Tesco finest, just a normal one. I bought the finest one the other time, and to be honest, it didn't really.
Didn't it? It weren't the finest.
It was good, but it wasn't that much better for the money, I don't think. So here we are. We have the Tesco cheese and vegetable and sun-dried tomato quiche with primula cheese. What primula is it?
This is the primula cheese. Straight. I've got
just the normal cheese.
Yeah. What we do in the morning? Will we do at McDonald's?
We could be doing the McDonald's at 3 in the morning.
Could do, couldn't we? Here we go.
Maybe the hammocks weren't stealth enough. Is that good? Is that nice, huh? He didn't recognise us though, did he, from YouTube?
No.
That was a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
Say that in English.
I was trying to get that. They were both pleasant, weren't they?
Oh, they were really nice guys, and.
But we did give in, didn't we?
Obviously, they got a job to do. We shouldn't be here. We knew that.
Wouldn't being here was a problem, though, was it? It was a camping.
Well, staying overnight, you're not officially allowed to do.
No, just so you're not at camp.
Well, I think you're not allowed to sleep overnight in your beach huts anyway. Even if you own one, you're not allowed to sleep overnight.
He didn't say you can't stand on the beach. Because the stars.
We didn't tell him we was on a pilgrimage though. Maybe that would have swung it.
Hallelujah. No, we didn't. God.
Who was we talking to earlier? Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, and who was a slightly dishevelled man in Sheringham, and he's come to. I'll just turn the camera to me.
That's right. Yeah, I'll do that now.
And Mr. Walker has come. He was a slightly elderly man who looked slightly down at heel, but he had come to Walsingham Shrine quite a few times now, and he come back a lot of times. A lot of the local bus drivers knew him. He comes from London, actually, from fall down a hole. Comes from London, from near Heathrow Airport, he told me.
That's a long walk, isn't it?
He travels up, and he comes up on the buses, but he does a lot of walking. And anyway, when we talked to him on the bench, he was going to get a couple of bottles.
Where was that?
Beer.
In Sheringham, weren't it?
In Sheringham, yeah, at the bench, and he was going to get a couple of bottles of beer from the theatre bar, and then go down to the beach, read his newspaper, and then he was going to stop overnight, and he was then making his way back to Enfield in London. Obviously, not at night because there weren't any buses. Right, so I'm going to go for.
He was going to stay on the beach, wasn't he? I should have told him. We know something.
We could have dobbed him in.
Yeah, we should. We could have exchanged. Say,
we could have
That
like
probably got-
plea bargained with the...
We'd probably got one of us to stay here then, couldn't we?
So here we are. So there's
Oh.
the quiche. This is without primula. Actually, the vegetables have got a very nice flavour, I've got to say.
5 a day.
I'm not sure short crust pastry counts as 5 a day.
That is quite pastry full, that, isn't it?
Well, they did do a crustless one, but that looked more like a pizza to me. But there you go.
I wonder if we're allowed to sit in a hammock all night.
That's very nice, that is.
It's actually nice, isn't it? Tesco's.
The peppers have got a little bit of bite to them.
I felt, yeah, I could.
And the egg, sort of egg filling, is just gooey enough, not runny, but
Yeah.
just set enough there. So yeah, well done Tesco for that one.
Is that finest or that's the?
No, that's just normal. I'm not getting a strong tomato flavour through like I thought I would do, because sun-dried tomatoes normally got quite an intense flavour.
Yeah.
But no, that's certainly hitting the spot, that is. After our large portion of Dave's fish and chips earlier, that is.
That was lovely, wasn't it? I think I would like to do another review at some point. Probably sitting down in his restaurant.
Do you think they'd allow us to film?
Do you think he'd come around and check?
You never know. When we get famous. Actually, we did have a couple of people when we was walking through Sheringham commenting on our hats today.
We did, didn't we? Yeah.
Well, their actual comment was nice hats in a rather cynical term, but I think they meant well.
There was actually a few people looking at our hats, weren't there?
Well, it was quite warm when we were there walking through with bobble hats on. So. Pickled onion flavoured Munch. I was thinking about these earlier. I thought they were advertised years ago by Henry McGee, but he did the Honey Monster advert. So
right.
I think the Monster Munch are advertised by just big furry monsters. So here we go. So we're opening up, and then we got some monster claws in the bag there.
Oh, look at them.
And it smells very strong pickle smell.
Yep.
And there's some claw sort of things there. They don't taste as strong as I remember them actually. I think
Is that what
they
you?
used to taste more vinegary pickles, I think.
What was it? What was it you had? And you said a similar thing about something.
I think Guinness.
Guinness, weren't it? You said is not
But
as
I
strong.
think as you get older, a lot of your taste buds die out. Sort of so many thousand per day.
Yeah.
So that's probably why flavours don't taste as intense, which is also my theory about kids and Brussels sprouts. But that's a different kettle of fish.
Fish.
There we go. So there's a Monster Munch pickled onion flavour. Would I eat packs of them like a certain
Friend of
engineer
ours?
does
Yeah.
at work? Possibly not, but they are very nice. Not as good as Red Leicester mini cheddars, but they're okay as we.
I wonder what would mini cheddars taste like if you drop them in there. Because you'd be mixing and transporting the flavour, wouldn't you, across the two? Have you ever done that? Drop things in to get a flavour?
No.
No?
I think mini cheddars are up there, whereas Monster Munch slightly further down the pecking scale.
I prefer a cheddar.
Yes,
more
so do I.
than more of a
But I
delicacy.
thought as we need a bit of variety in our
Yes.
camping videos, so and we
and more of a
certainly-
healthy diet.
Certainly got that tonight by getting warned off by security.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we was going to do the. I don't know if we finished that conversation. With the Fen Spirits gin. In fact, I can show them what we nearly had. If I turn it around the other way. Right, this is the gin we nearly had. If you just want to.
Yep.
I've had this. We had this last Stealth as well.
I think we bought that last time, but we didn't use it then. So this is kind of goes from stealth camp to stealth camp without actually ever getting drunk.
But we have now got some tonic to go with it.
Which is in the car. which
Yes,
is
in my
a mile
boat.
away back in the town. But as when we parked up earlier in the car park at Wells Next to Sea, there was a Fen Spirit shop on just there on the parade of shops, wasn't there?
We'll catch a little bit video of that.
Yeah, we'll video that and put some pictures up for you tomorrow. So that is a Fen Spirits Aurora gin, and I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't tell you any more about it.
I'll tell you what. I'll have it's Fen Spirits Distillery Aurora gin, and it's a 42%.
42.
I don't know if that's going to go too sharp. 42% ABV, 20 CL, and that is a nice. What? That's a bluey.
Sort of a very pale blue tint to the spirit. Actually, the bottle is a clear bottle, nice wax cork in the top, but a very pale blue sheen to it.
Yeah, it's just off blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
And anybody who has a bottle and struggles, any Fen Spirits wax top bottle, and struggles to get the wax off, if you just get yourself a lighter or a candle and you just roll that bottle wax in the flame for a few seconds, it softens the wax, and then the wax will come off easy. If you just try and take it off as it is when it's cool, when the wax is cool and hasn't been heated, you'll find the wax is very hard to get off, as we discovered on our first stealth camp, wasn't it?
When we were mere novices in stealth world.
Yeah. Well, I think we was a bit more stealthy then, though, weren't we? We never got caught. But there we go. Oh, yeah, and the tox. Yeah, I've actually. So I bought some. What do you got? Gin and what's it called?
Tonic.
Tonic. I actually bought some tonic just before we walked down to the beach from the supermarket.
Some Fever Tree Mediterranean tonic, I think, wasn't it?
When do you want your quiche? Shall we? Well, we have it now, or because when we wake up, we won't be getting up long. We won't be long for it, will it?
No. Not for about 3 in the morning, it won't.
Oh, well, there we go.
To be honest, I think I'm quiche out tonight.
I'm fullish.
Yeah. Do you tuck in if you don't know?
Go on in. Let's have another one.
I'll take the camera and the lights. So here we are.
I'll try it without the magic primula.
Right.
Do you want me just to help myself?
Yeah. You tuck in. Should be cut. Maybe the knife. So if you want to cut it anymore.
That'll be lovely. That'll be. Here we go. It helps having the hat on as well, you know. That is something I find easy to eat.
That is the Norfolk Stealth
hat
signature hat, isn't it? Minus the bobble.
Bobble. And yeah, like you say, there's a few people commented as well. A couple of people commented.
Nice. They did like the hat, didn't they?
Yeah, nice hat. And then some people also would look, wouldn't they? Have a good look and a little smile.
I think they thought we were a little bit special, maybe. So
well.
Walking up the road.
No, that's one way of saying it. And it wasn't cold.
A lot of geese flying over here, isn't there? I think they're on a flight path or something. Is there pens? Or there's a big RSPB thing up the road here, I think.
Yes, I hope they don't go that far. That's in Holm, is it?
Yeah, I think there's a reserve up the road for them. So
because if we walk that way, we end up there, don't we?
So at 3 in the morning, we'll be able to see that as we go home. Yeah? Did you explain about the stars here or not? Unfortunately, at the moment, we got the lights on, so you can't see. But earlier,
can't see any stars
there.
There
was with no lights. If you sit here for a little bit and your eyes get adjusted to the dark. It's fantastic for stargazing and
in the universe. So
if you know all your constellations and that, it's a place to come here because there's very little light pollution.
Do you want me it is fantastic star scene, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And it's not quite as scary as the Borsley ruins that we did.
But at least we didn't get disturbed by security, did we?
No, they didn't come out.
So here we are. It's a cup
Cheers.
of tea at Wells Next to Sea on our first ever busted stealth camp.
Never easy.
If it was easy, they'd all do it.
Yes. Yeah, when Mr. Walker ever gets moved on,
Probably no, I think he got kind of a look of a vagrant about him.
They probably help. They probably pay him, don't they? Give him some money.
Yeah.
Cup of tea, sir.
You never know. It's a funny old world we live in.
But wasn't very nice security. Very polite. We was polite back. And we've that's that one done then, isn't it?
So we're going to turn the lights off now for a bit and drink our drinks, look at the stars, enjoy our time in Wells next to sea on the Norfolk coast, which is very nice. If you ever get the chance to come around the Norfolk coast in your car, it's well worth the trip. From Hunstanton right round, you can go all the way around Lowestoft, but particularly Wells, Cromer, Sheringham are probably the jewels of the Norfolk coast.
Yeah.
But also around
sunsets.
Bacton and Walcott as well is very pretty, isn't it?
And the sunsets here. The sun
Yep.
comes down on this side. Beautiful sunsets. And then when you get all the red sky that comes up from the sunset as the sunset's going down, beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Very poetic. That was very poetic. Well, it's not a good night for me, but we're gonna sign off for a minute. Hello, stealth campers. We have survived another slightly disturbed night. It was quite a chilly night, actually. I couldn't quite get in my sleeping bag because my hammock was too banana shaped. So I had half my shoulder and arm poking out on my right hand side, and it was quite chilly. Set the traps quite close, don't they?
Oh, you just get ready, yeah.
Oh look, tsunami. No, it's making a lot of weight.
Shallow, isn't it? I suppose it's Good morning.
Wow. I'm going to go and put the kettle on, or put the jet boil on even.
Cheers.
Bottoms up. So yeah, it looks like a nice day. Now we've got a mile walk back to the car, so
With all the
which is not
kit.
quite so good, but at least the rucksacks are a little bit lighter. And head off then to McDonald's for some porridge, I think.
That sounds a lovely idea.
Hello, so it is now nearly 7 o'clock in the morning. We are fully packed up. As you can see, we haven't left any rubbish or tin cans behind or quiche wrappers or anything like that. Nice and tidy. and there is surprisingly quite a few people walking up and down the beach already this morning from 6 o'clock onwards. So we're packed up, we're ready to go. Here comes Carrot, give us a wave, or a double thumbs up and a wave.
What a wonderful night.
Cold, wet, being dripped on, marvellous. Couldn't beat it.
I found it to be just right, lovely. I stayed awake, I don't know, I was getting off at 2 o'clock by the time I went to bed. I stood here
you were
for
stargazing, weren't you?
Yeah,
stargazing.
Hypnotic it was. I've never seen the sky like it.
Yeah, there's very little light pollution, so the stars here last night, once your eyes adjusted to the light level, it was fantastic. And as you can see, I probably can't see in the distance there, but there looks to be about 100 beach huts all around the coast here. So you can rent them. We just talked to some couple this morning. If you come up here and want to spend a day here, they are £60 a day. Obviously you can't stop overnight though, that's a no-no.
Here we go, we're just about to leave. Just one more look at the sun. We've just had a lovely sunrise, and that's just hidden behind the clouds. So we've now got a mile walk back to the car park and to pick up the car.
Oh look, it's a spade, free spade. You can fill that hole in. Hello Stealth Campers, so here we are, we're just over halfway back. We've been walking for approximately 13 minutes, and the lifeboat station you can perhaps see on the horizon up there, Wells Quayside, or the bit of the town, is there, and that is where our car is. And yeah, it's a nice walk this morning. There's plenty of people about, the joggers and dog walkers, that fraternity, and going up and down this nice flat path we're on here.
There's two paths. There's another path
and one on the bank top up there, which is a little bit rough. Years ago there used to be a little train, miniature narrow gauge railway, run between the town centre and the sand dunes, but there was a bit of discrepancy over some of the land it ran on. I think they were developing the caravan site, so they sort of denied it access, so the track bed was taken up. But there is apparently there is a bus now that's painted up like a train that does the same journey, a little bus I think. So if you don't want to, if you come here for the beach, you can either park in the town and get the bus, or you could walk, or you could park down at the there's a cafe at the end there as well with toilets and the sand and on the beach, and you've got the dunes there with the pine forest and beach huts. So it's a very pleasant area. Carrot, who's now a convert to Wells Next to Sea, he had very little opinion of the place up until now, but now he thinks it's rather nice. He'd come back for a day trip.
Definitely. I'd never seen it with a sea in. All I'd seen was a marsh which hadn't got a lot of water in it, didn't look very nice, and a few shops at the top. And I thought, I don't know why anybody wants to come here, but it's beautiful when the sea's in. The sky at night is beautiful. The beach is beautiful, and I'll be happy when I get home. Hello Stealth Campers.
Hello.
We're at Wells. We've just walked up from the sea up to near the car park.
We're at 16 Freeman Street, and it is the Fen Spirits Larder Cafe and Bar. But if you are hoping to come in for early morning beverage, you've got to come back at 11 o'clock. I don't know if you can see through the glass here, but they have got they've got miniatures as well. They have got a full range of the Fen Spirits vodkas and gins and whatever else they distill at the distillery.
Nice little shop this is, isn't it?
And cafe as well. Dogs welcome. It says they've got a little doggy area, but look at it. Is that the same shop? No, it's something that's next door.
It's beside the Country Dogs Groomers.
Country Dogs, yeah. Hello Stealth Campers. So here we are, we decamped to Swaffham, the closest Swaffham closest McDonald's to where we were is Swaffham, so we come here. We've had some lovely porridge and a cup of tea, and we're now back in the car. We was going to film inside the McDonald's, but where we were sat was right under the speaker, and so there was a lot of music going on and it was quite busy, and we were a little bit shy, so so we decided to come to the car park where everyone's watching us anyway, what we're doing.
Yeah.
So the camp, how did you feel it went?
I feel it got a bit of everything in it.
A bit of everything, yeah. An edge that we might get evicted, a sort of a ragged edge.
Yeah, that I watched Blart, one of the other stealth YouTubers, one of the bigger stealth YouTubers, and
has he got more subscribers than us?
He's got a lot more, but he's been doing it longer.
Ah, okay.
And he got caught the other day, and I had that same feeling. I thought it was a boat coming along the beach in the dark, because there was these two lights and they was quite apart, and they seemed to be. Then all of a sudden they sort of came together and they aimed towards us, and I had that feeling of
dread.
Yeah, and then you said,
I said
flares and jackets.
I said, oh shit, they got fluorescent jackets on.
Yeah.
At which point I kind of got the feeling that we're going to be able to explain ourselves, but the guys were very nice, and
he stated the facts though, didn't he?
Yeah.
You can't do this, you can't. Oh yeah, in the sequence of what he said, how did it go? I won't butt in. He said, "You're not sleeping overnight here, are you?" And to which Carrot replied, "No." And then he said, "Is that your hammock?" And then it was obviously a yes. So I think he busted us quite easy. Obviously he knew his job, Yeah.
you know. He got the feel of us straight away, I think.
There's two of them, weren't there?
There was two of them, but there's hence the lights coming together, sort of some pincer movement, so we didn't escape on the beach. But no, they were very pleasant, and they said we could stay there till 3 o'clock. Unfortunately, 3 o'clock come and went, and as we was both asleep, we missed our deadline, so we had to stay till 6. But we did clear off at 6, and it's all nice and tidy.
Oh, wasn't it magic at 6?
It was lovely. The sun come up, lovely. The tide come in surprisingly quick. So just if you're on the beach, just be really careful with the tides.
Yeah.
Because that come in really quick.
Beautifully.
And now we're making our way back to Kings Lynn, and we've just stopped off, had breakfast, so we're good to go. We are planning the next stealth camp already. We're trying to get some ideas where we can go, so if you've got any ideas, we probably might have done it by the time this video comes out, but if you've got any ideas or places you think could be of interest to Norfolk and Stealth, please drop them in the comments. And if you're enjoying our videos, give us a like and a thumbs up, and hit the bell notifications,
ding dong,
and that sort of thing.
So so we've had, what did you make of this stealth that you hadn't sort of learnt before, shall we say?
I would say I learnt that if we're planning to have fish and chips and then camp, we need to probably not be half an hour up the road. We knew where both places were, but we didn't realise it was going to take quite so long to get back from Sheringham to Wells.
Yeah.
And by the time we got there,
it was dark.
So the one thing we wanted to do was set up in the daylight, which never happened again. So in true Norfolk and Stealth fashion. We were always playing catch up.
But weren't Wells beautiful?
Wells is
when
lovely.
The sea's in, that
lovely.
is a beautiful place.
I'd recommend it to everyone. The Norfolk coast, you should come around here just for a drive. There's the coast road, and it is lovely. So you've got Dave's Fish and Chip Shop you could stop at.
Yes,
or there's
beautiful.
One at Walcott, where you've been a few times, haven't you?
I've not been at the Walcott, East Runcton.
But Walcott is a fish and chip shop. They're all around
we
the coast.
would like to go there.
Yeah, so we're going to probably do another coastal stealth camp in a not too distant future. And as there's such a big area of coast in Norfolk, and
there we go.
It should be good.
So I'll just try to find some different angles. That's not working.
Right.
There's not a lot of space in the little
right
cars.
angle, or
yeah.
Right.
A bad angle.
Angle. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna catch you on the next stealth. This is our stealth number 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Number 4. Hopefully, number 4 will be finished and up for your enjoyment. And then we'll start on this one, and about a month later, this video will be up, and then we'll be on to the next stealth.
And this video will be a lot more snappier with faster cuts, not so much waffling, because that's what we were told beforehand by our editor here, that we had to keep it short and concise, and obviously you can see that's not quite happened yet, but there's always hope for the next one.
So until the next one,
yes, goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from us.
Goodbye from us.
Norfolk and Stealth signing out.
Bye bye.